Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and if you've ever played Mafia, Werewolf, Secret Hitler, or Among Us, or all of the above, you'll have a pretty good idea on what this game, Demon Bluff, is trying to do. It is a social deduction roguelike, where every round new villagers show up, they all tell you different things, and you're trying to figure out which one among them is a demon. This is where I beat all of the Joe cannot read allegations, okay? This game looks awesome. I'm very excited to play it. So we're going to jump in, see how far we can get. We've got standard, reach the final village and die as few times as you can along the way. Each village unlocks new unique characters. Ascension 1, best score 0. Let's get it. There is one evil among all characters. Find and kill it. These characters can be drawn and appear in your current game. Okay, we've got a few different villagers. And then we've got one evil minion who lies and disguises. The hunter, learn how far from me is the nearest evil. Learn one good character with a gem crafter. The lover, learn how many evil characters I am adjacent to. Confessor, if I am evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. I am always truthful, even if disguised. Okay, interesting. There's a lot to keep in mind here. You can click on cards to reveal their characters. This is character info. Use it to deduce who is evil. Most characters activate after reveal. But be careful. Evil characters will lie about their role and info. Okay, so you're telling me number 1 is good. Well, who's number 1? You're telling me that you're good. Okay, well, thanks for the double confirmation. Let's see what other information we can get here. So you're telling me that one of these two down below are evil. One evil adjacent to me. Oh, there's 2 of these guys. Wow. All right. Well, this is confusing. We know that you're good. I feel like it's got to be one of these hunters. It's got to be this guy right here. So we touch the dagger. In this mode, you can kill suspected evil characters. Click dagger again to exit this mode. So it's gotta be you. Village is safe. All evil characters have been executed. Nice. It had to be one of them, right? Because there were 2 hunters. I don't know why I was suspicious of you. If there's a clone, it's probably one of the clones. This is our health. Lose health when you execute an innocent. Get attacked by a demon or through different abilities. When you drop to 0 health, the current round is lost. Interesting. So we've got health to manage. We also have different villagers to find. Different villages, 1 out of 7. New character unlocked. Learn a good character and its role. Oh, I see. So that's how many rounds. So we have 7 different villages overall. No evils next to you. That is quite a bold claim, lover. Number 6 is a real lover. Well, how do you know that? You got the evidence to back it up? Enlightened. Closest evil is equidistant. Okay. That doesn't really help me much. You're good. So that means it's gotta be this one. The gem crafter. You're telling me that you're good. All right. So the enlightened is telling me the gem crafter is evil. The gem crafter is telling me that they themselves are not evil. I don't know if I believe that. The hunter's also backing this up. So I'm pretty sure it's you. There we go. The village is safe. All evil characters have been executed. Nice try. Okay, we've got a bomber. Lose if you execute me. Well, don't execute you then. I'm not sure how we get into a scenario where I need to stab you. Unless a minion is pretending to be you. Empress, learn 3 characters. Only one is evil. Okay. Counterclockwise. What? There's 2 of them. It's got to be one of these 2. Can we see the deck? There's no way there's duplicates. So that tells me already. Number 5 is good. No evil next to you. I'm not getting enough information. They told me nothing. Well, it can't be, right? Because it's got to be this person. Because if this enlightened is telling the truth, they're telling on this enlightened. And this enlightened is telling me that they are evil when the gem crafter is telling me they're good. And then you're telling me the gem crafter is good. So you've got an alibi, which means this guy is evil. Village is safe. All evil characters have been executed. I'm braining right now. New character unlocked. Twin minion. So we've got 2 minions? Yeah, we do. Okay, so 2 people are going to be lying. Okay, equidistant. 1, 5, or 7 are evil, but only one of them. Well, you're the bomber. You're dizzy. Ugh, die! Most skilled characters reveal their true role. So you told the truth, which means neither of them are gonna be evil. What? Okay, are an equal distance away. There are currently 2 or more copies of this character. In each village, there can only be 1 instance of each character. Yeah, no, I've learned. Both of these are evil. So there's gonna be a 3rd one. No, did we not have one in the deck at all? We did. Huh. Maybe it says possible characters. So there wasn't a true confessor, but she could have appeared. Got it. The minions can only copy possible characters. Makes sense. Judge. Pick 1 character. Learn if they're lying. And then the knight can't die. Okay, all right. Unless you're a minion? So if I try to stab you... Yeah, nothing happens. You don't die. What? All right, well, so I could just stab you for free just to know if you're a minion. 5 is a real bomber. Okay, we're not touching you. You can click on this character to activate. So you'll tell me if someone's lying. What if I have you tell on yourself? 1 is evil. 2, 3, or 5. All right, judge. Tell me if the liar is the lover. Yup, all right. Knock him out. The wretch. I register as an evil minion to other characters. Okay. 3, 5, or 6. So if one of these is the wretch, one of these is the wretch. So none of them are gonna be evil. But just to be sure, can't stab you. Just making sure. So if none of them are evil, you're telling the truth. And so one of these guys is evil. But you're telling the truth because the wretch registers to you as evil, which means this judge is not a judge at all. He's a minion. Okay. Are you dizzy? You're not dizzy. 2 is a real judge. You know, I don't think that claim is helping you right now. I think we learned some information before I flipped you. All right, get out of here. You cannot reveal the last card. This is a witch. 1 is a real judge. You are good. I am 1 away from the closest evil. So then, are both of them evil? Because we know the confessor's not evil. What? Wait, you're evil! You bastard! You tricked me! All right, so we didn't lose. We lost some health. We lost some health. So you're telling me it's an equal distance away. So if you're evil, then you think number 7 is evil. And number 7 is telling me 2 people next to you are evil, but we don't have that many evils. So the judge, confirm! She is lying. She must die. Okay. We've got the Slayer. Pick 1 character. If evil is picked, execute it. So we can use you to test, like if I'm not sure if they're evil or not, you can try to attack them. The Jester. Pick 3 characters. Learn how many of them are evil. Oh, Ascension completed. Is that it? Did we win? No, we have Ascension 2 now. There's one evil among all characters, find and kill it. So we've got the Slayer now. We've got the Witch. And so the Witch won't let us reveal the last card. Number 5 is good. That's yourself. I never believe them when they say that they're the good ones. Like, that's just a dead giveaway. Okay. That was easy. Puppeteer. Game start. Random adjacent villager becomes a puppet if possible. It's evil, but cannot lie. Wow. Okay, so you're going to convert someone. Yeah, evil's killed. 0 to 1 to 2. And we can look at the deck. It's definitely a puppeteer. We get the judge. You're telling me it's counterclockwise. Put some suspicion on you there, Judge. There's only... Wait a second. Wait a second. If you've got a puppeteer, the puppet can't lie, though. Let me see that. The puppet can't lie. So what if you click them? Are you the puppet? You are the puppet, so you have to tell the truth, and we know that this person's your master. Okay, all right, I'm putting it together. Knitter. Learn how many evils are adjacent to each other. Oracle. Learn that 1 out of 2 characters is a specific minion role. So the possible characters, we're not going to see all of them. There's a chance. Clockwise. You're telling me 6 is a real enlightened. So you guys are backing each other up right now. 1 or 4 is a puppeteer. 3 is good. All right, so I think, I don't know, 1 or 4 is a puppeteer. You're telling me 3 is good, and you're telling me there's a pair of evils, which means you are the puppet, and you are the puppeteer. Nice, okay. I don't know why I was thinking they were a little suspicious. I was thinking it might be this pair here, but the gem crafter was the saving grace in that scenario. Doppelganger. I disguise as a good villager currently in play. So we're going to have 2 good villagers, potentially. So that's going to really confuse us because it might not be a minion if we see a duplicate. There's only 1 pair of evil. 1 evil is adjacent to you. Slayer. You're good. 5 is a real knight. Well, we can test that. Okay, all right. Backs it up, medium. Oh. All right, well, that's got to be the doppelganger right there. 1 evil is adjacent to you. So you're telling me it's the Slayer. The Knight really doesn't do anything but just be a dud. We also might have a puppeteer. All right, we know the Knight's not evil. We know the Knight's not evil. I'm going to click the Slayer, and I'm going to just take a shot in the dark. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Because the puppeteer can make a puppet, and that puppet is truthful, which means a confessor could be a puppet. It's not you. It's not you. Oh, man. All right, so... Whoa! So you're the puppet. You told me 5 is a real knight. That's true. You told me there's a pair of evil. That's true. You could be the doppelganger, which means it has to be you. But if it's not the case, we lose. Yes! Okay, awesome. The village is safe. All evil characters have been executed. This is getting way more intense. The Chancellor. 1 villager becomes an outcast role. I sit next to it. What does that mean? Are these guys the outcasts? One villager becomes an outcast. So you're going to add an extra bomber or a wretch, and you're going to sit next to them, is what you're telling me. Enlightened. Counterclockwise. Number 6 is good. I don't think that's the case. I don't think I can trust you. Is this an outcast? Okay. Wonder what's going on here. Boom. Easy. The confessor's hilarious because they'll just blow the entire round open. Scout. Learn how far a specific evil is to the closest evil. Investigator. Pick 2 characters. Learn the most suspicious type among them. The most suspicious type? I don't know what that means. We have the witch. We've got the twin minion. So the witch, you just stopped me from flipping a card, but I typically kill you before that happens. You're saying no one's evil next to you? You're telling me it's one of these 2. 4 is good. No, okay. All right, well, first off, the wretch always registers as someone evil. So you're lying to me right now. Yeah. So now we got one more twin minion. You're telling the truth because of the wretch. The investigator. Can I click someone that's dead? 4 or 3 is a minion. Yeah, okay. So you'll tell me their suspicious role, but you won't tell me exactly what they are. But you could also be lying. So I can ask the judge, was he lying? He's telling the truth. And you were telling the truth. So you guys are not suspicious. You are not suspicious. Wait a second, it's right in front of my face. It's right in front of my face. We're learning, okay? We're still getting this down. Hide one outcast in the deck. I lie and disguise. This card is hidden. Something is blocking it? Is it? I don't know why that's blocked. Chancellor is 1 card away from the closest evil. Well, that would make sense, right? Because the Chancellor creates an outcast, which would be the wretch. So we're going to find a wretch, and the Chancellor is going to be right next to it. Well, hold on. Got him. That is so unfair for them. I am good. The Jester I really haven't used much. We've got a lot of people we can interact with. Chancellor's right here. Oh. What do? You hide another outcast, but the Chancellor has to sit next to an outcast. So it would have to be you, because the wretch is right there. What? I don't understand. Okay, well, he's hidden in here somewhere. Somewhere. So you're telling me out of these 3, 1 is evil. You told the truth. Wait, but we can't have... No, there's a doppelganger. I'm getting overwhelmed now. This one is confusing me. So again, you tell me that they're a demon because that's their title, right? Yeah, all right. I know I'm wasting his ability, but I'm just trying to really validate it. And you tell me how many people are evil, right? There are 3 evils. So now I know both of these guys are good. I know you're good. I know you're good. You're also telling the truth. So it would have to be you. So why don't I have you click you, and you tell me they're lying. All right, got it. Okay, that one caught me. But that's an easy way to sniff out the judge. Fortune teller. Pick 2 characters. Learn if any of them are evil. Learn which side of the circle is more evil. Learn equal if both sides are equally evil. Okay, that's one more ascension. We haven't lost yet. In fact, I don't think we've lost a round. There are 2 evils among all characters. Find and kill them. I like the puppeteer the most. I don't know what's blocking this. Oh, because you're hiding it. I see. When it says hide one outcast, I feel like you're sliding something into the deck, but the keyword is hide. So that's the wretch. You're hiding in the wretch. You're telling me the Slayer is evil. You're telling me the evils are not adjacent to each other. That gives me all the information I need. If they're not next to each other, then that means you're not evil. And you're telling me that he's evil. Okay. Well, there's only one pair of evil. Get out of here. You're trying to cover your own trail, saying the evils are not next to each other. Didn't even get to see what the fortune teller does. Can I use your ability right now? No. Sometimes I want to just lab and learn. Bishop. Learn up to 3 characters. Among them are 1 villager, 1 outcast, and 1 evil role if possible. What do you mean learn? Because we can just flip them anyway, right? That's the jester. Between 4 and 6, there is a villager and a minion. Well, that is a minion. And that is a villager. And you're telling me none of these guys are evil. I'm going to test it. And you're going to tell me specifically how many evils there are. So let's click the wretch. Let's click the bishop. Let's click the lover. You should tell me there's only 1. You're a liar. Okay. There's only 1 pair of evil. If that's the case, you're evil. Stab yourself. Can't do that. Can you stab her? Can't do that. You're evil. Druid. Pick 3 characters. Learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. I tell you something really interesting. Adjacent truthful characters tell me to shut up instead of sharing their info. Okay, the Rambler. We'll see how that works. The Investigator. Between 1, 6, and 7, there's an outcast, a villager, and a minion. Well, you're the villager in that scenario. And then 6 is an outcast. And 7, oh, not what I expected to happen there. Let me see what else we got. So many investigators. And the Doppelganger makes things so complicated. We know the Chancellor is going to sit next to the Rambler. There's no doubt about that. And you're telling me they're also bad, this bishop here. So Slayer, shot in the dark, we got it. Okay. We got 1 more minion in here. Oh, and you're telling him to shut up. That's funny. Closest evil is counterclockwise. There's only 1 pair of evil. It could be this Investigator. Click both of these guys. Chancellor is a minion. Okay. They tell me the same thing. I'm still not quite sure how to use this Investigator in the best way. But if you're telling the truth, they're bad. Well, then you're not telling the truth. So you're bad. All right, well, that works. I should have just listened to the Enlightened the entire time. Yeah, in that instance, what I should have done is I should have used the Investigator to investigate the Rambler and then another person that I'm suspicious of. Because we know they're not going to knock me for this guy. Shaman. Game start. There are 2 same villager roles in current village. There are 2 same villager roles in current village. So you essentially do exactly what the Doppelganger does, but you're also in play. Is what I'm learning from that. Architect. Both sides are equally evil. That's the first time I've seen you. Confessor, I am good. I am dizzy. Get out of my face. I am good. Is there another one? We got the bomber. There is another one. What is going on here? Because the shaman and the doppelganger. Let's try the knight. Well, that was easy. Okay. Witness. Learn a character that was affected by an evil ability. So, like the puppeteer. Or the Chancellor creating an outcast, maybe? We're going to have an extra outcast. We should have 2. We should have 3, right? Because you make one, and then we've also got one just in the deck. So there might be an abundance of wretches. You're telling me number 9 is good. Number 9 is telling me that number 9 is good. Chancellor is 2 cards away from the closest evil. Okay. Number 5 is a real witness. Number 9 was affected by an evil. What? They're not evil? What do you mean they're affected by an evil? You're lying. You weren't lying. How can they be affected by an evil? Well, you're the wretch. Slayer. I feel like the Slayer's got to be evil because they got to sit next to an outcast. You're telling me the Chancellor is 2 cards away from the closest evil, which isn't possible because you have to sit next to an outcast. I'm not sure I understand all of these effects. Okay, that was right. That was right. But that wasn't the Chancellor. The Chancellor is 2 cards away from the closest evil. Number 9 is good. Number 5 is a real witness. You told the truth as well. I think it's this enlightened. Yes, it is. Okay. So you're good. You were good. I think you're lying about where the Chancellor is. Because you were the Chancellor. Okay. Oh, the Doppelganger. No shot. So the Doppelganger was hidden. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So the Chancellor hid an outcast, which was the Doppelganger. I didn't think that chain of events could happen, but that makes sense. So now you have to be afraid of duplicates because those duplicates could be where the Chancellor's hiding. That's sick. Drunk. I disguise as a random not-in-play villager. I am corrupted, and I lie? I cannot be cured. What? You seem terrible. So we have to look at who's in play, and they'll be there, and they'll be lying. Well, the Confessor's in play. The Enlightened is in play. I'm too flabbergasted by this now. What does the Druid do? Learn 1 random outcast among them. Well, we have 1 hidden. We've got the Judge. We've got the Lover. We've got the Jester. Scout and Slayer. Lover, Jester, Scout, Slayer, Judge, Confessor. Okay, so there shouldn't be a drunk. There's no drunk. It's kind of a toss-up. Ba is 3 cards away from the closest evil. We know that you're good. Unless you're somehow the drunk. Judge, tell me if she's lying. She's telling the truth. Which means it's probably this Jester. Will you tell on yourself? There are 3 evils. Cool. So you lied. That is 3 cards away from the closest evil. The Druid. No. Okay. So you're lying. Okay. All right. Because otherwise, if they were telling the truth, it would have been this Druid. I'm kind of impressing myself with this. I don't know, man. I thought I was going to get absolutely destroyed when I started this video. But if I'm sounding smart right now, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. At night, kill a random unrevealed character. Deal 2 damage to you. What the heck? Okay. So there's nighttime now. Yeah, what is this? Night cycle. When you reveal a card, the clock ticks. After 4 ticks, the night falls. During the night, some demons might kill, and various characters can take action. After every character has acted, the game returns to daytime. Wow, so I need to find you fast. Otherwise, you're going to kill people. Will you kill your own minions? Probably not. There's a ton of things in play right now. Slayer gives me no information. Okay. Thanks for that. Oh, man. That was such a dud. That was such a dud. What's worse is the witch won't let me reveal the last card. So that's going to stall this even more. Okay, well, they're dead. We'll never know what they do. 8 is a real scout. Wait, there's 2 mediums. We don't have anyone that doppelganger. Yes, we do have a doppelganger. We do have a doppelganger. Witch is 2 cards away from the closest evil. All right, so you're a real good person. And you're also telling me that the Rambler is good? Does that count even if they're an outcast? I guess outcasts are good. What is this? Skin unlocked. Okay, cool. And we can't reveal this because it's the witch. All right, take a step back, Joe. Take a step back. Your brain is hurting now. You're telling me number 8 is a real scout. Slayer, kill them. Okay. You're telling me number 9 is a real Slayer. I don't have any information here. I have no information. I have to take shots in the dark. I think... it's got to be you. No! Okay, well, he's got a skin. Apply that. So you were the doppelganger. You were the Chancellor. The Chancellor can be an outcast? I didn't realize. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. It's been a minute since a demon disguised themselves as an outcast, but they can. They totally can. We lost a heart. Oh, so we keep going. On last heart, lose, current score, and restart the run. So we have lives. Okay, well, we have to get it this time. We have to get it this time. There is a drunk now. We have the judge. Closest evil is clockwise. Lilith is 1 card away from the closest evil. This character is corrupt. Well, they're dead. I mean, corrupted or dead, same thing, I guess. Corrupted characters lie, and their ability will not work. So is that the drunk? Yeah, so Lilith killed the drunk. So we know that's an outcast. You're telling me number 5 is good. You get to pick 2 characters and tell me if they're evil. But you could be lying yourself. 1 or 7 is a witch. Well, we won't be able to see what's behind that. Tell me if they're telling the truth. So you're a witch. Good find. Good find. Now, you'll tell me if someone's evil, right? So click them. And click... I'm thinking you're evil. Nice. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought you were the Chancellor. So now we have to find Lilith. You're lying too. You say the closest evil is clockwise, when it was in fact counterclockwise. Nice! We did it! Okay. That was the toughest one so far. Dreamer. Pick 2 characters. Learn a role that's among them, and one that's not. My ability refreshes after each night. Learn random info. Okay. All right, that's Ascension 3. We only lost 1 round total. I want to see, let's back out. Let's go to the menu. It keeps our status, so that's cool. Once we reach Ascension 5, we can do endless mode. Increased difficulty. Every village is randomized. And then there's even more modes. I want to look at this. There's so many cards. That's insane. I guess 81% is for the demo. But if the full game is going to have this many characters, that's got to be a headache to even create. But we've almost unlocked everything. We got 2 more outcasts, 3 more villagers, and 3 more demons. Guys, that has been Demon Bluff. I enjoyed this game way more than I expected. It's very tense as far as deck building roguelikes go, and once things click, it's very satisfying. Whenever I play these social deduction games, I don't mind being the bad guy, but I much prefer to piece everything together and then just point and scream at all of my friends, right? And so this game really does focus on that element. So if you guys enjoyed, let me know down below. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment if you want more Demon Bluff, because the demo seems to have a ton of stuff we can still end up doing. Full game's coming out later this year. And if you guys have watched me so far and have not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Don't make me take on my little dagger, stab you like a demon. Do it. We got to hit 200K before the end of the year. Be part of the movement. I will see all of you guys next time, okay? Have a great rest of your day.